Hi, this is a quick review of iCarScan that I just purchased. I've been looking for a car scanner to support some European car like BMW, Porsche, Audi. So currently I own both BMW and Porsche, and sometime when there's a error code, in addition to the ODB2 error code, I would like to be able to kind of read and find out what the issue is. And more importantly, some of the more modern car, I know for Porsche, after you do a lot yourself, your own oil change, you will need a special tool to reset all your service reminder indicator. So I've been looking for a scanner that will just do that. In the past, in a different review, in the past I tried out Foxwell NT510, but that was not working for me. I have a 2005 Boxster S, and with Foxwell NT510, I wasn't able to reset the oil service light. Hence, I returned it. And later on, when I do some web search, and somebody recommended iCarScan, so I purchased this one from a Chinese online store, and we're going to take a look how this thing works. So when I first got this, I already opened this box, and we got this device. So this device is fairly well constructed, and it came with nice description, little what this device can do. The device itself is very well constructed, I would say. It feels very solid. The old model has this USB port here. I believe it's for uploading and downloading file. But now with Bluetooth technology, this thing I was able to upgrade the firmware on this device through my tablet or smartphone. So it comes with this nice clear acrylic cover. Once you remove it, and you can see this the OBD2 port that we're plugging. The serial number is also printed on this device, and you will need that information later on to activate your device or pair your device with your smartphone or iPad. So I'm going to set this aside. So on top of the packaging, within the packaging, it has, like I say, it has this nice little pamphlet that talks about the feature of the device. But more importantly, it has this serial number, the product serial number, and the activation code. So once you tear this off, you have to need those two numbers in order for you to activate your device. So it does come with this quick start pamphlet. So one most important thing is to use this QR code to find the software that you need to install. I tried to punch in Easy Diag app in the App Store. Ended up pulling up a totally different software. It was also made by Launch Technology, but that was just a wrong software. So you have to use the QR code to find the software. And once you find it, just simply follow the user registration steps, and this is the second page. This is where you need your serial number and activation code to pair or activate your device. One of the more challenging part to me, I think, is at the time once you activate your device, right away they want you to pick 3 special functions, and then also support up to 5 automaker So in my case, I picked like Audi, Porsche, BMW. Then I just pick two other ones. So make sure you kind of pick the right one. Otherwise, it's going to cost you more money. I I didn't think I picked the right one. So, but that's just a lesson learned. So this is where I scan. I open a QR code reader. As soon as you open that one, you will direct you to the Easy Diag application. So you need to download that one. So in here, earlier I tried to enter Easy Diag directly in the App Store. What I find out is they pull up a totally different app. I installed that and attempted to use it, but it turns out this is just not the right one. So don't even waste your time on that. So here's my 2005 Boxster S. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to whether this iCarScan will work. So I got this thing hooked up already. And it's OBD2 port. If I get closer, you can see the device itself. Got the LED light indicator. That means the device is powered and ready to go. So don't forget, in order to get this to work, you gotta put your key and turn on the ignition. You don't need to crank your motor, but you do need to get this turned on. So here you can see that I have Bluetooth turned off. Now I turn it on. Once you turn it on, you should be able to discover the iScan device. In this case, it found it. It's show us based on serial number. And as you can see, it's now connected. Now, if I go back to the Easy Diag application that I installed earlier, in this case, I click on Full System Scan, and I select the vehicle I wanted. Then you find the device that was connected. What I learned is sometimes the go low box, they don't show up. Then you may have to retry a few times, and you may even need to go into setting and retry. So in here, the system is now connected to my vehicle and it's automatically search for my vehicle information. If that were successful, then you know you have a working system. So in this case, you found the VIN number and my vehicle information. So in here, I'm going to select the special function and reset services. The MY stands for manufacturer year, I believe. So since mine is 2005, so I pick information less than that. So in this case, the reset was successful, and there's a little bug here. When you try to say quit, it will just stay in this view forever. So don't worry about it, just exit out. In this case, I tried to download some of the packages. It doesn't seem to be doing that much. Even when you complete the download, it doesn't really show up in the app after all. So I wasn't sure whether it's worth it, the trouble to download all that information. Maybe later on I'll find out what exactly that does. So now we are going back to the special function. So when you click on that, if you haven't installed this Asian One car it will direct you to this. So this is what I learned, that even though you started out with easy diag, it actually force you to download 2 more apps. Uh, as you can see, it's also written by Launch Tech Company. You need to download this firmware before you can use their special function. So in this case, it's already installed. And when you first started, you can see that it was going to ask you to download some diag files. And here is trying to look for the paired device, and you can retry it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So in this case, I ended up click on the setting later on and come back to this application. Then the application will find the device. As you can see, the device was already connected, and this time you find it. And once you found it, next time when you use it, you don't have to go through the same issue.